wow. That's all I got to say with the season is wow. This season gave me everything I wanted and more. This might actually be, no, it actually is my favorite season of Cobra Kai so far. This season had everything that I wanted plus more. Um, there might be a little bit of spoilers in here, so just a spare warning. Now I want to talk about the stuff that I loved about the season. I really don't got a lot of negatives, but I will. There's a lot of stuff that happens in this season that's probably gonna be a little bit spoilery. Now, first off, the father and son bond of Johnny and Robbie was amazing. That father son bonding that we've been looking forward to since season one. It's now in season five because season one, two, three, and four didn't have that Robbie and Johnny's son, father and son bonding, and this season explores that a lot, and it's just incredible and awesome. And also, Terry Silver is even crazier than he was in the Karate Kid Part 3 and Season 4 of Cobra Kai put together. This dude is fucking scary as the villain. Like, he's scary as the villain. Terry Silver is just scary as the villain. And the fight scenes in this season, some of the best in the whole entire Karate Kid franchise and the Cobra Kai series put together. Because these fight scenes are so intense, probably the most intense fight scenes in the whole series, and it's just incredible. Now, there's a scene that, now this could be super spoiler right here. There's a scene where and Daniel and Terry Silver fight, and Daniel basically gets his ass whooped. It's a really crazy and intense fight, and Daniel gets beat up pretty bad. It's a pretty good fight, but Daniel kind of gets beat up pretty bad. And it's a really good fight scene. And then all the way to the end, everybody wanted. Now this could, like I said, this could be pretty much all spoilers in this review. The end of this season, everybody wanted Chosen and Terry Silver to fight, right? You got that at the end of this season. It's a big epic fight too, and then you also have Mike Barnes coming back. There's one of my favorite scenes in the entire season where they're like all of them are getting drunk, like Daniel, Johnny, and freaking Mike Barnes and Chosen are all. I'm pretty sure it's the limousine or something. All in the limousine, they're all getting drunk. I don't think Mike Barnes was with them getting drunk, but they was getting drunk, and then there was this in the Eye of the Tiger, and then Mike Barnes. Going to find out Mike Barnes was driving that that limousine thing, and Mike Barnes like, you ruined my fucking life, you ruined my life. Like, he was mad, but it was funny the way it all tied in together, and because Daniel stopped. There's a scene where Daniel stopped about where excuse me, where Mike Barnes was working at, and then Terry Silver pretty much blew up Mike Barnes' house or the place he was working at and all that stuff, and pretty much Terry Silver ruined Mike Barnes' life pretty much. And there's this little fight scene between Mike Barnes and Chosen during that one scene, which is pretty cool. But yeah, and then all of them are drunk, right? So except Mike Barnes, so Mike Barnes like, yeah, I'm going to destroy that motherfucker. It was funny. He's like, yeah, I'm going to destroy that motherfucker. And he's like, that son of a bitch gonna get what's coming to him. So Johnny and Chosen's drunk, so they're like, yeah, Terry Silver's gonna get what's coming to him. We're gonna whoop his ass. So all of them go over there, and Daniel's trying to stop it. Like, no, man, y'all know what's gonna happen and all this stuff, right? So Daniel tried to put a stop to it, but they didn't listen. So they took off anyways. And then my brother's like, you coming to what? See you then, And Daniel was like, well, damn. So they're, and then this is like towards the final battle. They go over there, and there's this big massive fight, at Terry Silver's house. And like Terry Silver's dojo and all that stuff. There's this big fight and stuff. He's like, you broke in my fucking house? You know, and you got this big epic fight between Terry Silver and Chosen. And then you think Chosen's dead at the end, but he's not really dead. There's so much to talk about. I'm not going to spoil everything. There's so much that happens in this season. I don't want to spoil anything. I'll get a drink of this real quick. I don't want to spoil too much anything. Well, I spoil most of it. But there's a lot of stuff that happens in the season. This season, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I don't got no negatives to say about the season. The soundtrack is great as always. The characters are great as always. The intense fight scenes, the storylines, all that stuff that happens in this season was great. And I think that the scenes with Miguel in Mexico, I think that only happens in two episodes. So 1 or 2 episodes. I think it happened in 2 episodes. But it might happen in one, I don't remember. But I got to go back and rewatch it. But this season is one of them seasons you can rewatch over and over and over again and not get tired of. So yeah, I had to give this season a 10 out of 10. Because I can't think of any negatives. Other than there might have been some scenes that felt a little forced. There wasn't a lot of scenes that done that. There was like 1 or 2 scenes that kind of felt like it was a little forced and a little off, a little bit, but it didn't take me out of the season. But other than that, this season is incredible. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. If you haven't watched it yet, y'all should watch it because this season has some of the most badass fight scenes in the entire series, and it's the darkest season too in the entire series. It's the darkest season, and it has the best storylines. Terry Silver's causing Daniel to lose his mind, So, yeah, this season's a 10 out of 10, and I like that darker tone that they went for with this season, and the stuff that Tori had to deal with in this season. I'm not gonna spoil that. Y'all gotta watch it yourselves because she goes through a lot in this season. And, man, I don't want to spoil too much of this because the ending is just the ending battle in general. You know, it's just the best. To me, it's the best final acts in the entire franchise of Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. It's just amazing. I loved it. 10 out of 10 for me. Let me know in the comments below if y'all seen Cobra Kai Season 5. Do you love the season? Do you hate it? Do you think it's the weakest season? Do you think it's the best season? I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts down below. So yeah, I guess of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share. And also hit the bell so you know when the video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope y'all enjoy this video. And I'm out. Peace.